Hey everybody. Whew, it's the end of the weekend and it is the beginning of a week. There is an ending and there is a beginning, and today's message is about our value and our worth and what we think of ourselves. And this quote kept popping up. I've seen it a lot, and lately I've seen it quite a bit. And it says, your value does not decrease simply because someone else doesn't know your worth. So talking about relationships, talking about, and not necessarily, romantic relationships, but just any kind of relationship. It could be a work relationship, it could be a family relationship, it could be a friendship. It doesn't matter what kind of relationship it is. But essentially, simply because someone that you know who knows you, who is familiar with you, doesn't see your value or doesn't see your worth, doesn't mean that you're not worth anything. And so for me, the message in that is you have to determine your value. You have to determine your worth. And here's the catch. Doesn't matter if a person's opinion of you is favorable or unfavorable, whether or not you agree with or disagree with it, whether you find that it is positive or negative. You cannot wrap yourself up in what other people think of you. You have got to determine for yourself what it is that makes you worthy as a person. Because what someone else thinks of you is their story about you. Their story about you is not who you are. And I was having this conversation with someone on Friday, and those were exactly the words that I said. And I said it to that person multiple times because I really wanted the person to understand what I was saying and to take it in and to internalize it. What other people think of you, what other people say about you, is their version of you. That's their story about you. Their story about you is not who you are. Again, whether it's a good story or a bad story, where they think that you are the bomb or they think you are crap, their story about you is not who you are. Their story about you does not determine your worth, your value, and what it is you bring to this world. And I've said this to you before. It's been months and months and months. Who you are and who you are naturally when you wake up in the morning and just be who you are is perfectly wonderful. Even though we strive for better and growth and improvement, who you are every day when you wake up is perfect. Whatever it is you bring to the world that day, whether it is your best or less than your best, depending on what's going on with you, is exactly what the world needs from you. That's what you've got to come to accept. That's what acceptance is about. Um, our virtue this week is assertiveness. I felt like I need, and again, guys, it's almost, you could almost think it in the terms of being selfish. Whatever it is, I feel like I need to work on. That tends to be our virtue for the week, and I share with you my reflections on my development in that particular virtue, and in hopes that it will be of inspiration and of value of something that you need as well. And the feedback that I've gotten from the email shows that that's exactly what it has been. Um, you know, that's how I've always been as far as a teacher. Things are placed on my heart, whether it's my own personal reflection or just, some message that just keeps coming to me. And it's like, it's coming to me for a reason. Somebody around me needs to hear this and I need to share it. I need to say it. And so I don't shy away from that. And today, the message that was laid on my heart is to say to you what who you are and your worth and your value cannot be determined by other people. You have to determine that for yourself. And so the reflection, the action step that I want to offer to you is, in order to be able to do that, make a list of the things about yourself that you value, and try not to, get into the things that other folks have said to you, but you yourself, for me, I'm gonna tell you, I always tell you guys my smile. I know my smile is magical. Now, mind you, people tell me that, but I know it for myself. I know it because, as I've shared with you before, as a teacher, I learned very first year back in 2002 that whatever my mood was determined the mood of the room. I had that kind of power, and I've always had it, and I'm really keyed into it. And so, my smile is magical. I go about smiling and watching others smile as a result of me smiling at them. And I've always share with you guys at the end of the message to gift the world the beauty of your smile. Makes the world a better place. If you complain about the world needing more kindness, put it there. If you complain about the world needing more compassion, put it there. If you complain about the world needing more empathy, put it there. So recognize what your power is and what your value is, to yourself and to others. And just know that what other people think of you is their story. That's the story that they've told themselves. That's not who you are. So whoever needed to hear that, I hope that you hear it and you receive it and you internalize it, and it makes you feel better about whatever it is you're going through. Have a magnificent, marvelous Monday. If that's how you want it to go, that's what it will be. Eat a muffin. It's Muffin Monday too. Blueberry muffin. I used to eat this delicious sprouted scone. I'm gonna call that a muffin from Whole Foods, and of course, in this day of COVID, they don't make as many of the wonderful muffins as they used to make. But gift yourself that, or let's see, something that begins with M. A mango smoothie. McDonald's makes a wonderful orange mango smoothie. Uh, Treat yourself to that. That's a wonderful way to be kind. And since I love alliteration, I like to, Mango Monday, Muffin Monday, Magnificent and Marvelous Monday. So those are some ways you can be kind to yourself. Check out the Choose Joy email today. There's a wonderful song in there by Molly Music. There is a self love bingo in the healthy hints section. We have Optimistic October for our Action for Happiness calendar. Gotta tell you guys that this weekend I had a wonderful time celebrating my mom's 70th birthday with her. I went to New Orleans and we had a beautiful time, and got another wonderful weekend planned ahead. I'm looking forward to. And then I got another great weekend coming up after that. My son is going to come home and visit me. So October is going to be absolutely fantastic. And then in November, it'll be my birthday. So I don't know. I think just from now to the end of the year, it's just going to be fantastic thing after fantastic thing after fantastic thing. That's what I'm banking on. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm being optimistic for. If that's what you want for your life, wish it and make it happen. Work towards it. That's it, guys. I've talked enough. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Gift the world the beauty of your smile. You look better that way, you feel better that way, and everybody around you feels better too. Take care.